Hey guys, welcome back to Twilight Princess. Last time we did some preparations for this huge thing, and in this episode we are going to finally tackle the Cave of Ordeals, a 50-floor dungeon. And to start off this journey with me, I have a special guest.
Hi, I'm special guest.
Special guest 09.
Yes, indeed. Hey guys, I'm SilentSenior09, and I'm accompanying Josh on this wonderful, splendiferous journey. Ooh.
Yep. So, I've actually never played the Cave of Ordeals before, so a lot can go wrong. Especially, I realized, like, if I die and I'm at, like, the fourth guest, I'm just gonna have to, like, they're gonna have to sit through it all, but...
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Apparently it's really hard,
Suckers.
but I've seen people do this with 3 hearts in like critical mode, and I got a lot of hearts, so I think we should be fine.
I have confidence in you. And no fingers are crossed, I promise.
Alright. Alright, we'll see you guys next time on the Cave of Ordeals.
Well then! That was quick.
Yep. That was just the first floor. Alright, so if you've played like, I know there's one on Wind Waker, I forget what that one's called. And it's like the Pit of 100 Trials, 1,000 Year Door, if you've played that.
I have. It is a lot like that in terms of it progressively gets more challenging and your enemies get more nasty as you get deeper and deeper.
Thankfully, though, this is only 50 floors, where that is 100, and that is a turn-based RPG, so it's gonna go a bit quicker. Alright, some bomb arrows here. That's why in the last episode, I trade on my water bombs so I can get more bombs.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
We'll have more ammo to blast away everything.
My speedrunning strats.
Gotta go
So,
fast!
Gotta go fast, yeah, well, it's gonna be really hard for me to split these up, because, like, in the last episode, I said I was gonna have 3 guests, but I'm gonna try to get 4 guests, because this is a lot longer than I thought. Oh god.
The spiders want to say hi,
I want pictures
Josh.
of Spider-Man.
Crap. Crap. Mega crap.
I want a movie where it's just J.K. Simmons and Samuel Jackson yelling at each other.
The image is there forever now.
Oh!
Yeah, you might want to look before you leave. I don't know if you knew this.
I was gonna look to see what it was, and then I was like, oh crap, I remember what this is. Ooh, man. Oh, there's our first hit. I saw Linky Sheik play through this, and he was like trying to go through without getting hit. It was ridiculous.
He's a freaking pro, what'd you expect?
Yeah. I won't use bombs for
I
these
feel like he is.
because-
He may not be.
Yeah, he's a pro. So actually this morning, I got up at 6:30. Because like when I'm excited to do something, I get up really early. So I get up at 6:30, I go downstairs, my mom's there, and she hasn't left for work yet, and she's like, oh, the Wi-Fi's down because your dad didn't pay the bill yet. I'm like, what?
Well,
Like the one day that I have to record 4 collabs completely dependent on having Wi-Fi and Skyping with the other people. The Wi-Fi isn't working. Thankfully it was fixed, but
suffice to
kinda
say
funny.
you're wide awake today. That's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely am. I've only had like a sip of coffee.
Get
So
on
do
my
I-
level. I have already 2 cups of coffee in me.
Oh damn. Yeah, I'm weird with coffee because like some effects really, because like most people with coffee, it's like either it affects them a lot or it really doesn't. For me, it's like I get some effects a lot, but others not. Like the whole energy thing, I barely get any energy. Oh shit. But then like everything else, like all the bad stuff, I get like super intense. Like I get awful headaches from coffee, and like after 2 cups of coffee, like I can feel my bones shaking, but I still have no energy.
The only negative effects that affect me are the exiting process and the procedures. And may a prayer go out to any porcelain I sit on afterward. Just thought I'd say.
bad. We're doing pretty well here. Alright. Oop, so, you've actually gone through the Cave of Ordeals. Would you like to talk about?
Sure. I don't want to spoil anything because you haven't done it yet, but it's been about 6 years since I did this, and what you're doing, looking before you're leaping, good idea. And considering your what do you have and what can you do to efficiently kill things without using all of your ammo and whatnot, good idea. Very good idea, actually.
Oh, this is my favorite weapon.
And it's yep. That'll work.
So yeah, so you definitely played this game, obviously, so what do you think of this game?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, I know a lot of people like to give it a lot of crap because of the slow start in the beginning, and they have a point, I'll give them that, but once you get past that, it gets super good. It is so worth it, oh my gosh.
I think, especially after Lake Bed, this game just, like, gets so much better.
It just shoots off. And it's like, what? I got all this to do. Okay, alright. We got a lot to do.
The beginning, though, like, it has some good character moments. Like, the stuff with Ilya is really good. That's the one thing that the beginning does really right that this next half doesn't, because they kind of waste Ilya after. Like, there's the whole thing with her memory, which is cool, but, like, she doesn't really appear. Right,
yeah,
so
she kind of gets lost in the sauce. Oh, man. Looks like you finished off your first set of floors, my good friend.
So, every 10 floors, you will get a fairy. A great fairy. And they kind of act like a checkpoint. So I think for this video, we're going to do I'm going to at least get to the first 2 fairies. Because these first couple of floors are a bit shorter. So it would make sense to do like 10 for everyone, but like you just have the floors that are so easy. Welcome, hero, to the Cave of Ordeals. I am the great fairy. I reign over all fairies of this realm as their queen. In praise of your efforts thus far, I will release fairies to Ordon Spring. From this point on, you will have need of the ancient power that allows one to walk along a cliff without a single foothold. If you want to give up the fight for now and go re-equip yourself, you can return to the surface to merely speak to me. Hell no, I don't want to do that. So, I don't think they actually act as a checkpoint, but if you do want to, like, call it quits, you can go, but what's the fun in that?
Yeah, it's a lot like in Wind Waker. You can leave now, call it quits, or keep going, but just know you gotta start all the way over if you decide to do that.
Alright, this is the room with the spinner. The one Wind Waker's cool, too. Oh, Jesus!
Rats! Rats everywhere!
What is this, Ratatouille? Jesus. So what would you say is your favorite Zelda game?
Ooh, that is a tough question to ask anybody. Even the Zelda fans on Zelda boards of any website, they're like, I don't know. Why would you ask that? That's like
all of them.
All of them. What? What? Oh man.
One of Gamelon.
Of course.
My ship sails in the morning. I wonder what's for dinner.
I was gonna say, I wonder what's for dinner.
Probably should have shown my potions. I have.
Oh yeah, what do we have here?
Fairy's Tears. I forget what that does.
Offhand, I want to say it doubles your attack and heals you completely, but it's a lot like another item you get in Wind Waker, where if you take a hit, then you lose that ability. But that's what that does. It's a very powerful item.
Yeah, I got that from Giovanni for the pose, I think. 2 fairies and a blue potion, which is a full heal, so not too bad.
And the fairies are not full heals.
We do have magic armor as a last resort. So if I'm getting really low on health, I could pop out some magic armor and use some good old rupees. But the spinner is actually being used. Glory days.
Oh, glowy days of the spinning top.
So what is your favorite Zelda game?
Well, if I had to absolutely pick, I'd have to probably say it's Wind Waker, believe it or not. And it's not just because I did a journey of it. It's also because it's just a game I remember playing a lot when I had a lot of downtime, and it was during my teenage days. And for some reason, that just seems to be the one that sticks out the most to me. I love the other Zelda games for sure, for different reasons.
Wind Waker is my second favorite.
And I know that
I haven't even beat it, and it's my second favorite.
that's pretty impressionable. I know it as well. Like Twilight Princess gets a lot of crap because there's stuff for the players to have to do, and it's tedious, and it just really.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it detracts completely, but I see their point. Again, why they have complaints. It's valid, but once you get past that, the game is just really good. I love it.
Yeah, like, I hate end of the game fetch quests, and that's why I haven't beat it.
The whole Triforce segment, yes, that's the part that everybody is meh.
Like, I'm playing through Metroid Prime right now, and I'm at the very end, and I have to do the artifact fetch quest. I hated that. But yeah, Wind Waker is my second favorite. I love this story, and it's just a good game all around.
Yeah, you go save your sister, and then it turns into this. Oh, I suddenly am the hero. Well, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
and Ganondorf is actually a good character. He just wants his home back.
Oh.
Don't get in your bubble.
He always looked like a roach to me. Ugh,
Yeah.
made me cringe. So gross.
But my favorite Zelda game is A Link to the Past.
Ooh.
My first Let's Play. And it's not
That
even because,
is-
like, the claim with that game is people are like, oh, you're just nostalgic blind. Oh, shit.
No, it's
but,
a
like,
good game. It warrants some crowing about it.
Yeah, like, I played that one pretty recently. Well, like, I played it, like, 3 years ago for the first time, so it's not like a childhood game.
And it's arguably, depending on where you come from and how good you are with that type of gamed playthrough, it can be really challenging too, actually.
Yeah, it's
If
the
you were
only
not-
Zelda. It's the only
you're not
Zelda
careful,
game
you
that
will
once
get
I
kicked.
beat. Yeah, that once I beat it, I immediately wanted to go back and play it. Like when I beat Twilight Princess for the first time, I was like, all right, see you in like 4 years. Oh shit, that's a lot of bubbles. But A Link to the Past was like, I think I can do better. That was not the right item, but.
Well, it also helps that there's a lot of folks that want to speedrun it. Also, yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Wrecking Ball for this room. I mean, you can swing it around, but realistically, you'd probably fall off.
I thought they were archers. I'm like, I am so screwed. Alright, then this should be easy.
Right up his bumhole.
Oh.
That's gonna taste good in the morning.
I don't know what my third, because it's like I know if I play through Majora's Mask, it'll be one of my favorites, but I haven't beat it yet.
You got a long list of games you gotta beat. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah. I got pretty far in it, but not far enough.
That's usually a lot of people that decide to start it up and they're like, I'll get back to this.
Yeah.
It is a game that
games.
it's fine. It is a game that you have to invest yourself into.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. So we're doing pretty well so far. 15 minutes, not bad. So do you want to like tell us a bit about yourself and like what you do, because I'm just like, ooh, a pub.
Well, I do the same thing that Josh does here. I talk over games. No, okay. I do Let's Plays as well. I've been doing it for a few years as well. And my specialty is I do some voicing, I do some shenanigans, I sometimes sing badly, but I try anyway. And yeah, all around I act like a complete and total goofball, and I talk about disgusting things sometimes. You know, you probably have noticed I joke about behinds, toilet humor occasionally, which, no, that does not sound like anybody. Ooh, and I just realized you got yourself a little spirit friend here. That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got to deal with them.
Yeah. So there are actually 3 Poes in the Cave of Ordeals, and since this is 100%, we're gonna be taking care of that.
Yep. Get them while you
not.
can.
Alright, there you go. So that is our 58th Poe, I believe.
Woo-wee!
Yeah, 58. 2 more. That's insane. Can't believe I'm gonna 100% this game.
I can't either.
Yeah, like,
Catching all the poles is a pain in this game, really.
Yeah, especially since there's no night day. You can't switch the daytime. There's so many times where like there's
You
a
have
pole
to
here,
wait.
So I'll meet you guys at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this frightens me. No! These things, I forget what these are called. Something with an L. Oh, that was not as bad as I expected. Alright, more rupees. So you're doing Paper Mario right now, right?
Yes, I am actually. I am doing a complete... It didn't turn out to be this way, but I'm doing a 100% run through it. That includes the tasty recipe, so that's going to be fun. I still have to look up the rest for that.
I didn't do that in my LP. That was actually my second LP. So
It is a game that you can selectively choose what you want to do and how much of it you're willing to show. I understand completely why a lot of people choose not to show as much as I do, because it is a very lengthy journey otherwise if you do it that way.
I did not 100% finish. I didn't get all the star pieces, so yeah, I'm just thinking that like here I am thinking all my LPs are 100%, but that one wasn't.
Well, I mean, if you beat the game, I mean, hey, I count that as at least finished it, 100%. Not to try and sound like Gerard here. I'm not a completionist, but expert by any means. But
the blue one got sucked up. Oh well, my thought process was okay. Sugar Conroy didn't get all star
yep, he didn't
star
either.
pieces, so I'm like, all right, that's fine.
I don't think even Messianella did either, and she did more of a thorough job than he did, actually, as far as
she did.
coverage.
I was watching her LP, and because I saw Chugga's LP, obviously, and then I did my own. Then I was watching her LP last summer, and I was like, damn, she's doing a lot more that I didn't even know was in this game.
Yep. And then, in Chugga's defense, I will give him this. That was one of his earlier ones, so I mean...
Yeah, that was his third Let's Play.
This was before Let's Playing was really, like, as hopping as it is for this culture.
There's one episode, I think it's the one where he's finding the baby Yoshis in Chapter 5, and he's just like, apologies in advance, there's gonna be a lot of bacon eating in this in this episode, and he just starts eating bacon. Like, that's what I love, because, like, new Chugga would never do that. Oh. Alright, that was a lot more painful than it needed to be.
I better go shopping for some peanut butter, because he just rained a lot of jelly in here. Just thought I'd say.
There was a blue chew, but he got eaten.
He got sucked up in the juices. The juices. Yay! Alright.
Yay, fairy. Well, that brings us to our second fairy, so I'm afraid that is all the time we have for today, Silent Senior.
Oh, well, it was a fun journey. I enjoyed accompanying you these first 20 floors.
Yeah, it was great. In 20
well,
minutes.
Hello, my good
I'm
lady.
Impressed that you made it this far. Oh, you're impressed? You didn't think I'd do it? In praise of your coffee drink efforts thus far, I will release fairies to Faron Spring. From this point on, you'll have need of the power that allows one to break through massive frozen blocks of ice. If you want to give up the fight for now and go re-equip yourself, I can return you to the surface. You need merely speak to me. I feel like I'm like missing so much stuff because I don't know what she's talking about with the whole ice thing. I guess I'll find out later when I look it up.
Mm-hmm. You're in for some deliciousness. But
Yeah.
until next time.
Yeah, until next time, when we have a second guest on, who knows who it would be. Thank you for joining me, Silent Senior.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for the invite, Sensei Josh. Sensei! Wait!
I bow to you. And I'll see you guys next time when we'll do the next few floors, well, a lot of floors of the Cave of Ordeals, and I can't even turn off my game. See you on the flip side.
Later!